You think nobody's ever thought of the things you think about when you're alone and it feels you think you're crazy, but
Hey y'all, and welcome back to my channel, or welcome if you are new. I'm sharing my evening routine in this video as a working mother of 3, and I hope you enjoy it and stick around and subscribe. Hey y'all, and welcome back to my channel. Today is October 28th. It's a Monday. I just finished planning out my day, and I thought that today would be the perfect time to take y'all through an evening routine, a fall evening routine, because I don't know about you guys, but for some reason I'm so excited to get the house decorated for Christmas early. So after Halloween and everything like that, I'll go ahead and clean up the decor. So I wanted to go ahead and just show you all the fall and Halloween decor items that I have out and kind of go over where they're from in case you're interested. I feel like my house has been extra cozy this fall season. There's a bunch of twinkling lights and candles and just all the things that really bring me joy. I've really focused on putting the decor pieces out that just bring me joy instead of trying to fill every little corner with, you know, extra fall decor. I really focused on leaving in the pieces that I truly love, and I think it's just the perfect amount, and it's pretty neutral. That's just my personal style. Let show y'all all of that. It is 2:09 right now. I'm on my lunch break for work, and then later today I have a grocery pickup from Sam's because I needed diapers and dog food. And then I have a small little Aldi pickup because I still have some of the meals left. If you saw my last video, I did a meal plan for 15 meals. So we already have a bunch of stuff left. I just had to grab a few little things. So I try to do that on Mondays because on Mondays I do not homeschool my son. So on Mondays I have a little bit of wiggle room just to restock all the groceries, get the house tidy, and do the nighttime routine with 3 kids. If you're a mom, you know the nighttime routine, it can really take it out of you, but we're gonna go through all of that. Also, if you saw my last video, I kind of did a health update, just, you know, how I've been feeling and what the doctor said about my hormones and everything like that. So I finally was able to get an Apple Watch, and I absolutely love it. I'm trying to track my steps. I do have a walking pad that I use during my work day, so I'm gonna try to get 8,000 steps. I'm gonna see if I'm able to do that. Today is like one of the first days that I'm wearing it while I'm working, so we'll see if I can get to 8,000 steps. I am doing grocery pickup, so it's not like I'm gonna be walking in and out of stores, so that won't really be helpful, but that's gonna be my goal. So I'll definitely update y'all throughout the video, and we'll just see how close I can get. It is 4:50 right now, and I haven't even hit 5,000 steps, so I have some work to do. But first, we're going to get these groceries, and I'm probably gonna grab a Diet Coke.
And probably.
I know it's dark in here. We just got home, so I gotta unload all these groceries, but I was gonna tell y'all on the way to pick the groceries up, we stopped at Dunkin' because the kids wanted munchkins. So I got 3 munchkins and a small water, and she rang me up and it was over $7, almost $8, and I knew like there's no way that it could be right, and I looked on the screen and it said 3 donuts. So I asked her when I got to the window, I said, did I order munchkins or donuts? And she said munchkins. So I looked on my app like after I pulled away from the drive-thru, and 3 munchkins are only $2.40. So I definitely got way overcharged, but I'm just such not a confrontational person that I didn't go back. I didn't say anything else. I just let it be. But yeah, let me know in the comments below. Are you like me where you just avoid confrontation, or would you have gone back? But anyways, we're gonna unload all these groceries. The kids fell asleep on the way home, so yeah.
Sundown, come meet me at the sundown. So high, no one can make us slow down. Don't wanna lose it, what we got. Don't wanna lose it, no I don't, no I don't. There's no
One of my gallon jugs of water ended up busting, so I had to put it in this pitcher that I had to keep it from leaking out everywhere. And then it was time to let the dogs out before I put all of these groceries away. My husband was here to help, which was so nice. I hate to say it, but it is kind of rare that he's here and helping me every single night because of his job. He often has to work longer hours. Y'all, I call this milk. He does work a lot, and then if he's not on the job working, he's trying to fix stuff around our house, like outside in his garage, things like that. He's also really into hunting, and it is hunting season now, so just between all of it, it can be a little more challenging, but we get through it. And anytime that he is here to help me, I am extra grateful because with 3 kids, night routines do overwhelm me, if I'm being completely honest. So while I'm getting everything sorted and put away and prepping dinner, he's going ahead and getting the kids in their pajamas and stuff like that. Tonight was not a bath night. And I will just say this, if you are also a parent with multiple young children and you're watching this video, please do not compare this evening routine to yours. This is a voiceover style video just to keep it kind of calming, even though, like I said, to be honest, I'm pretty much overstimulated throughout this whole video. It is very loud, it is very noisy in here, it is very chaotic, but as a parent of 3, this is just how it goes.
This is all I ever dreamed of. This is all I ever wanted. Baby, you and I so real, yeah. The kind of stuff that you can plan, yeah. This thing we got is, I know our love is, no need for it to stop.
I wanted to make this video because it's been a little bit since I did an evening routine, and I also wanted to point out a few of my favorite fall decor pieces. This candle definitely makes it to the top of the list. It's from Hobby Lobby. I love a good fall candle, but this one was so good. I just found myself saving it for special occasions, like if we had friends coming over or anything like that. But since the fall season is almost wrapping up decor wise, I went ahead and lit it throughout this video, and then once I was finished burning it and it was time to undecorate for Halloween and fall, I did put it under my sink to save until next fall because it is so good. So if you have a Hobby Lobby near you, I would definitely go, especially now that their fall decor is pretty heavily discounted, and pick it up. It is a very good candle, and it's so cute.
How you got me started, couldn't even be without you. I wanna be by your side, that's what I'm trying to say. You got me breathless, when you do all the things you do to me. You got me reckless, when you say all the things you say to me. I know nothing ever since I wanted you. I went dripping, never even wanted to. Couldn't even breathe without you.
Lighting is especially important to me during cozy season. So you see I have tons of twinkle lights and little lights throughout this, but the lantern in there, that's something that I always get questions on. It was actually my grandmother's lantern. I have a matching one in the living room, and I just bought flickering bulbs off of Amazon. I leave it up year round and it gives the prettiest ambiance, and lighting really calms my anxiety. And if you've been here before, then you might have seen some of my other videos. I'm just trying to work through my anxiety more naturally instead of going on a medication. I have been on anxiety medication in the past, but I'm just finding ways to lower my stress levels, and I do find that kind of winding down the house helps a lot.
Dada, look, Dada.
I see it.
So when do you think is a good time to put the Christmas tree up?
Are you happier now, love? Still wander the city streets. It's getting easier with love. It's getting easier with love. As dawn breaks the darkness, a new day begins. I feel cold.
So tonight for dinner we're having this really cozy pasta dish, and I made it really easy by using a rotisserie chicken so I didn't have to cook any meat, and it was delicious. Also, that pumpkin that you see lit up over there, that was a DIY that my friend and I did. We painted orange pumpkins this matte color, and I just really elevated them, and I absolutely love it. I think they have those pumpkins at Walmart every year, and I ended up getting one from my grandmother when she passed, and I painted that one as well so that I can use it throughout all the cozy seasons to come. And just having her decor around really makes me feel closer to her. Taking a little break from dinner, these are some restocks that I use to pack my husband's lunch, and I'm going to show you this hack that I have. I keep everything to make his lunch, as far as like his sandwiches go, in this little bin in the refrigerator, and it makes it super simple that way. I'm only pulling out one thing. I don't have to go searching through my fridge, and it just really saves me time. And then the other little basket beside that, once his lunch is packed, I put everything in there. As you can see, he accidentally forgot to take his lunch today, so he's gonna be having that tomorrow, so I didn't have to pack it this night. I just went ahead and restocked it, but that way it's just easy for him to grab, it's easy for me to prep, and I really enjoy that little hack.
Don't wanna see, don't wanna feel it. What is left? I've been thinking about us and the things you say. How you don't feel enough to come share my bed. All I ever wanted was the truth, and I got it. Is it too much to ask? A little conversation, a minute's enough to work out the frustration. There's no need to make me bite the pavement. A little conversation. I don't want your love, just a little conversation. A minute's enough to work out the frustration. There's no need to. As I mentioned, sometimes the nighttime routine can be a little bit much, but just seeing everyone's plates lined up always makes me feel so grateful. I went ahead and did a sink full of dishes. We're gonna fill that back up with all the plates and everything later, but at least it's halfway done. Dinner was delicious, so it was worth it. And now it's just time to clean up all the little crumbs. I told y'all there was going to be a bunch more dishes, but we got it done. I didn't film any of that because I feel like I have a bunch of videos already where I'm doing dishes. So if you need cleaning motivation, definitely check out some of my previous videos. Finding a good room spray to spray in your kitchen after the kitchen is closed. It just takes away that food smell that can sometimes linger. As y'all can see, I did not make my goal for steps today, but that's okay. We will keep trying. Now moving on to another favorite part of my nighttime routine is closing down the living room, just getting it extra cozy in here, picking up all the toys from the kiddos. Let's pretend this isn't my life. Let's pretend it was a great night. Let's pretend that it was real nice. Let's pretend that it's a movie. Let's pretend that it's a story. Let's pretend that it was glorious. Cause that's where I do my best work. That's where I see my real worth. In fiction you just can't get hurt. In the imaginary world, yeah, that's where I do my best work. That's where I put myself first. In fiction you just can't get hurt. In the imaginary world. In the imagine, in the imagine, in the imaginary. Can you imagine, can you imagine, can you imagine?
some fall flowers for this season and just displaying them in the window, and me and the kids made these fun little ghosts out of glue this year. I found this ghost at the Target dollar spot, and if you saw my previous video, this is my absolute favorite piece of fall decor. I love this pumpkin, but I'm talking about this little bat right here. He is just the cutest thing, and this is actually from a small business that my boutique is in. Just precious. He's handmade. So here's your reminder to shop small this holiday season. I promise those pieces just feel extra special in your home. Before I put the girls to bed, I always lay out their clothes for the next day, so it's super easy in the mornings because I am already working by the time they wake up. Now it's time for them to go to sleep and finish the rest of the housework before bed. Now that the house is all put to bed, it's time for me to make my little nighttime drink. This is my favorite flavor of sparkling water to use. I always get this brand at Walmart. I'm not even sure the name of the brand, but this brand with the blue raspberry flavor, it is so good, and I just put a little magnesium powder in there, and it really does help me sleep better.
Gave the key to you, even though I wanted to. I should be trying something new, but now my body's aching. I'm tired of dwelling in the dark, it's just that my heart can't take it. I didn't know what it would cost.
I tried to start the vacuum, but unfortunately it was dead. It did not go on its charger all the way last night, but that's okay. I normally try to vacuum the house every night. Here is the book that I'm currently reading. This shower lamp is probably my favorite piece of home decor, and my favorite part of the day is taking a nice hot shower. I hope y'all enjoyed this, and I will see you in the next one. Bye!